What is the biggest not safe for work green flag in a partner? Being able to laugh during sex if something funny happens, then getting back to it. The cheeky touches throughout the day that build up for the night. Making sure you are comfortable with what is going on. Getting pleasure from your pleasure. They communicate what they want and ask how they can give you what you want. Masturbating while they go down on you. These people go to heaven and deserve everything good in life. Understanding that sometimes the spirit is willing but the flesh is spongy and bruised. When they accept your nose. You'd be surprised about how many people just ignore it, or push until you give in. Is mature about using lube. I've had guys get offended and accuse me of not being wet enough. LOL, sorry for not wanting to tear myself a new vagina. Eye contact. Doesn't sound very not safe for work on the surface, but the eyes can be the sexiest part of a woman, and if she gives you the right look it can be the hottest thing in the world. A guy who doesn't end all intimacy the second they have come. It's pretty jarring for women to go from the intimacy of sex to being treated like an unwelcome house guest in 30 seconds flat. Not having to ask for oral. When we both came and immediately thereafter held me so tight until my breathing regulated and he kissed me on the forehead. It was the first time with no sex discussion beforehand. Understanding that it's not personal or not a good time when it doesn't end with an orgasm. Or when it takes longer to get there than usual. When she says what she wants. Not dirty talk or anything like that. Real communication about turn ons and offs, what hits the spot perfectly, and also listens to her partner's wants. Proper communication goes a long way. Aftercare. When she says a lot of funny, dirty, playful, slutty things. Make me laugh while turning me on? Forget about it. Be my GF, now. Introducing you to what they enjoy while also allowing you to explore your own things. I didn't realize I was up for a sub-dom relationship until it was introduced to me in a proper context, and now I love it. Realizing a trauma-derived kink might make you bust like a shotgun, but also knowing you don't want to live like that in real life and compartmentalizing it to the bedroom. Last month I was on a date with my significant other. We are still somewhat early in our relationship, so I was talking about something I was self-conscious about and what I perceived as a red flag. Her exact words were, "Thank you for telling me, it doesn't change the way I feel about you." Man, that made me feel really good in the inside. My emotional connection bar got filled fast AF there. That glint in their eyes, that dirty laugh, and that ready wit. Eye contact. Being accepting. Gentle with the hands. Morning sex is so underrated. When their expectations and knowledge aren't built on pornography. Remembering your post-sex routines and helping facilitate them. I knew a guy was good when we slept together again after years, and he remembered exactly what I like afterwards. When they caress and compliment the parts of your body that society might deem unsexy. Like a squishy stretch-marked stomach or a small dick ECT. Not expecting or demanding anything they aren't willing to do themselves. Like demanding head while refusing to give it. When they take the very first no you give them. Not the second one you mutter a bit louder, not the third one you were forced to utter when they pushed a little more. The first one. If you are on a beach and she asks you to put sunscreen in her ass. When they ask, "Can you show me how you like it? Is this okay?" etc. And it goes both ways. Another green flag is when they don't consider your questions cringy or killing the mood. One that communicates quickly and efficiently in what they want in bed. You aren't going to hurt my feelings in directing traffic. Do you need heavy pressure? Do you need penetrative stimulation and clitoral? Do you need it soft, slow and sensual, or hard and fast, or all of the above? What is off limits? Etc. It saves time. You're happy, I'm happy, all I got is a penis. It does not take a rocket scientist to figure it out, but for you this is the one time I'll ask for direction. Being unashamed of being a sexual being while not letting it consume who you are. Simply understanding and respecting consent. This also goes both ways. An erection is not consent, and it is not a sign of motive or intent. That thing does not represent what I want. Sometimes all I want to do is literally cuddle and watch stuff, maybe give my partner a massage, and not actually have sex or do anything sexual. You feel safe experimenting sexually with them, and they respect your boundaries if when you decide something is not for you. Also, not being grossed out by having sex on your period. Ego enthusiasm. Laughing or smiling after an intense session. My partner does that and it feels so warm and lovely. When she knows the difference between a conversation and an argument. Not pressuring me. Making sure I finish if he goes first, not just walking to the bathroom and leaving me hot and bothered. You're welcome unamused face. A soft and slow bite on the lip with a bit of pulling. Married for 24 years before she passed. Just being happy spending time together for her, made me happy. Sits on my face after I've finished. I've been told it's my username. When she says please, I'm like yes mum weary face. Not being too prudish or too enthusiastic about nudity. If they have sex with you and they treat you like they actually care about you and that they appreciate you for what you just gave them. When she crosses her wrists behind her back in bed. If they let you put your fingers in their mouth after fingering, then you know they're good for a lot more kinky shit. Respecting consent. Demanding, giving, and accepting explicit consent. When they do the thing YK. When he tells me that I don't need to dress or act in a specific way for him. Being a bi wife, my husband and I have a shared appreciation of pointing out talent to each other. Is proud to have you and supports you in whatever you do. Blackheart hash. Edit didn't notice the NSFW, only read the green flags haha, but thank you for the likes face with tears of joy. Getting pleasure from me getting pleasure. Being able to comfortably laugh about when stuff doesn't quite work. You can be your weird self in front of them and they don't give a shit, and two of you can be weird selves together. Initiating the discussion on boundaries and ensuring you're aligned on them before having sex. I have a type of color blindness where red flags look green. She swallows. The scent of their asshole. The flag of Libya during 1977, but someone came on it. They are willing to take care of you when you break both your arms. Enthusiasm. When she understands that sometimes we have our bad days and ejaculate too fast. Sometimes it takes the body getting used to her body and off knowing what gets each other going. Boys who let me do but stuff to them. Communication. Showing that you're interested in please the other person goes a long way. Their pussy tastes good. Or their cum tastes good. I prefer pussy, but I've been informed that cum should taste good. Orgasmic energy. When they get off on you getting off. When they understand that saying no can be difficult. Instead of asking can I do X? Try asking would you like me to do X, or would you prefer to keep doing Y? Someone might be scared of disappointing their partner by answering no, whereas answering a multiple choice question is far less intimidating. Liking the things you like too and it just clicks, I suppose. If she can come just from sucking cock, it's time to